the last 24 hours, I've dropped over 40 million power in total across my farm account, restart account, which is also in KvK, and my main account. So in this video, I want to go over the things that have been happening and also talk about the drama, the accusations of secret allies. I mean, you know, 1960s literally clearing the field for the G4s while they rally us. But this is all typical stuff you should expect in a free-for-all. Is it cheesy? Of course it's lame. But is it going to happen? Yes, and that's why I think free-for-alls are so stupid. So in this video, I'm going to go over everything that's been happening, and you probably want me to just start talking about the drama, so let's get to it. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming, and today's video is sponsored by the makers of Rise of Kingdoms, and you can see my farm account is currently under 60 million power. I may be able to recover some of that when I heal my hospital, but you may recall that my farm account started this KvK at almost 96 million power. My kingdom encouraged me to train up a bunch of troops, said I would need them in this KvK, and here we are, where I've killed off pretty much all of those troops. Now, I will point out that my farm has over 36 million dead troops. In my opinion, the farm situation is a little crazy right now. I feel like the domain system, which was added recently, does a very good job of limiting the number of farms that will participate in KvK. And I think it should be go even much further than that and restrict it way more because farms are busted. And I'll talk about some of GT's strategies and just reveal them to the world in case you all didn't know, because certainly I didn't know exactly what they're doing. And I'll just tell you their strategies, right? The ones that they've showed so far anyways. So let me just switch over to a different account so I don't reveal my markers. Be right back. All right, here we are in this crazy stretch of land that 2605, my kingdom, continues to hold against 1960, the undefeated, most feared kingdom in the game. And we're even holding this flag, by the way. We have held this flag for like 2 to 3 days, I want to say. And like it's been burned a couple times, but like it's full health now. And I'll show you a bunch of reports as well. I'll switch back over. We have some insanely positive trades. We also take some negative ones, but like actually some trades that will be jaw-dropping when you're like, wait, they double rallied you and swarmed that flag and you lost 2 million and they lost 5 million? Yep, that happened. And that, anyways, we'll get to that. Let's get to what's going on here. So you see, we're doing a pretty decent job holding this position. And hey, look, I mean, if it was any other kingdom, people would actually be like insanely impressed that we're holding GT on a flag. Like, do you realize we're holding 1960 on a flag? And some people turn around and they're like, well, they could defeat you out of this zone whenever they want. But actually they can't if they want to keep playing this KvK and win. Like, they're doing secret tactics that I'll reveal to you that like are very efficient, but take forever for them to set up. And so they're taking their sweet time for pushing us out. And I'm not saying they're not pushing us out. I'm not saying they're not for sure going to push us out. They are for sure going to push us out. But I feel like we're doing an outstanding job holding this position, especially because the G4s struck and have been doing so for like the last, I don't know, 48 hours or so. So we're fighting off 4 kingdoms over here and 1960 at the same time. Okay. And that's how my farm ultimately got basically zeroed at this fort, where it went from over 80 million power to under 60 million power. And it's not zeroed yet. I'm still going to kill off pretty much all the troops that are in there. But the point that I'm trying to make is that it sure is special taking on 4 kingdoms in this war camp and GT at the same time, especially when GT rolled up and was clearing the field to help them rally us. Hello? Yeah, and so Chadsky made a comment in World Chat like, hey, so you guys are allied now? And then the GT guys started chasing after the G4s or whatever. But it was pretty funny. Like, I literally predicted that people would behave this way and that free-for-alls are stupid for this reason because everybody's going to be ally accusing. And like, we know they're not allied. I mean, I would assume they're not allied. I actually don't know. Are they allied? I don't know. I would assume they're not. With these days, it's hard to say what 1960 is doing, but I don't think they're allied with anybody, all right? I think this is just the natural stupidity of a free-for-all where people do things that advantage them or focus down other kingdoms and like, you know, it is what it is. It just is what it is. But anyways, amazingly, somehow, from this fort being at almost no health, we hold this fort while fighting off GT, and they had our position completely encircled, and we conquer that back, and we're now pushing into here while still holding off GT, and we're burning these forts. So we're doing some things right now. And that's going fine, I think. Overall, again, big power drain over here. There's obviously, I mean, you can tell if we're defending this position, we think there's strategic value to it, which is why we're still here. But it ain't cheap to continue to hold this position. We have lost some ground over here where basically they've kind of burned up onto the sanctuary. Look, it's expected. Like, we can't hold 1960 everywhere. The fact that we're holding them literally anywhere, especially on a flag, no less, is completely insane. We have more flags over here, but those have been destroyed. We've still got these forts. We've been trading something like, I mean, I'll put a few pictures on the screen, but like when we're able to defend them while taking double rallies, we would, still end up pretty positive. And that's because we're swarming one of the rallies, maybe both of the rallies as they come over. And that's very, it ain't cheap to swarm rallies like that over and over. I almost feel like they're farming us for kill points, honestly, because if we want to defend, we have to swarm out one of the double rallies. But you did hear me correctly that we are defending double rallies against 1960 and trading positive and forcing them to reset the rallies. Now, trading negative on the field, absolutely. But like, that's not like, this kind of doesn't matter. Like, yeah, you lose resources, but the amount of resources you lose in one flag or one rally swarm is kind of like a rounding error compared to balling up and actually fighting. Do you see what I mean? I don't know. You do it all day, though, it adds up. That's for damn sure. And that's also how we've been holding this flag against double rallies. So let me jump over and just show you some of the reports I've been in. And everyone I've been in, I've favorited. So let's get a look. Okay, here we are on the main account. 162 million power currently. Still only 3.8 mil deads, which is not so bad. But keep in mind, like, this KvK is just starting. And the secret tactic of 1960 is that they actually try to not use their mains as much as possible. So their mains will field fight. They will fill a rally with their farms. They will even teleport the rally lead into the colony of farms so that the people filling the rally don't get sniped. And also so that they actually don't have to walk like a million miles just to delay things. So they'll double rally, fill 100% with farms in the rallies, and then bring their field up onto the flag and try to take out our players when we, of course, go to swarm at least one of the rallies down. But, hey, look, the reports, they're not so bad. In this report was when I was asleep, and I was here bubbled mostly as a scarecrow. Honestly, like, I don't know. When I'm bubbled, you don't know if I'm here or I'm not. A lot of the time, like, I just bubble anytime. I'm not necessarily looking at the screen, but if I could get pinged and come back, I'm not going to port away. Anyways, let's look at some more of these reports. So 83,000 to 181. Here's the big one I was thinking of. 1.8 million for us, 4.7 for them. They were heavy swarming and double rallying this flag. And you're like, wait, you traded positive into a double rally and a heavy swarm? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Quite positive. And it's because we swarmed out one of the rallies almost immediately. And oh, God, holy cow. And people say, like, oh, you're just draining GT farms, not GT mains. I mean, like, are you sure about that? Are you sure we're not taking power off the swarming mains here? Because, like, it looks like we're taking some power off of these. Call me crazy, right? So there's a lot of like hemming and hawing and excuses about how irrelevant we are and that we aren't accomplishing anything, blah, blah, blah. It was very expensive for 1960 to decide to come into this zone with us. It's honestly shocking to me that they came into this zone with us at all, given how they saw the last Zone 5 went and how successful we were able to defend. Like, I don't know what they thought was going to happen, but it was obviously going to involve a lot of troop loss. And like, one of two things must be true. Either they overestimated how much they could push us, or they underestimated how much we would defend. I don't know. Maybe there's other things that could be true. I'm exhausted. I've been up till like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 3 a.m., like pretty much every night. All right. I really should prioritize getting some sleep. Dude, but like, I don't know. There's all kinds of weird propaganda proclaiming the irrelevance of what we're doing. And like, looks pretty relevant to me. Someone even tried to say that what we're doing is irrelevant because the power loss is not a meaningful amount of troop loss for 1960. And even though now they have less troops than 93, it doesn't matter. And I'm like, wait, you claim to have data that proves we now made 1960 have less troops than 93? Doesn't that demonstrate the super relevance of what we're doing? And also, there was a claim made that, oh, you know, people aren't going to run out of troops in this KvK. But that's a dramatic misunderstanding of a free-for-all KvK. Oh, dude. Whew. That sucks. This is a free-for-all KvK. There will be fighting down to the last days of this KvK, presumably. And if that is true, then like the troops are super relevant. Yeah, swarming is insane. But if little old A seed, I mean, we were low Imperium and now we're A. We dropped out of Imperium, all right, pretty quickly in this KvK. But if a little old A seed over here can hold off 1960, like, then you'd better believe that the troop count is super relevant. All right. And, you know, again, I'm saying it tongue in cheek, little A seed kingdom, right? Because, you know, but this is what happens when we swarm out one rally. Oh, wait, no, this is just kidding. That's just somebody targeting the flag. Collateral damage. Nope, that is a rally. Is that a rally? It is a rally. Yeah. But we were swarming it, which is why it says 1 million troops. Okay, gosh. I really need to get some sleep. Here's a flag that we lost, but like still trade pretty decent, right? And look, I can show you like they fill, well, I suppose some people try to fill the rally once it connects with the flag. So some of these are actually going to be mains. Yeah, like Leopard is in this. Like mains start to join because they don't want the rally to die, especially if they're going to be swarming. And this has definitely got some swarming going on, right? Let's get a look around. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a flag they were swarming. So they do fill the rally with their mains when they swarm the flag, for sure. And some of them are trading like positive. Some of them trade very positive when they're swarming. I mean, it's 1960. What the heck do you expect, right? And I think we got burned in this situation as well. So they should be trading pretty good. Here's another flag or what is this? A flag with peace? This is the same flag, I'm pretty sure, right over here, 3.3 to 4.8. Pretty much every day we get one or two reports like this. And then 1960 is like, all right, we're not going to do that again for a while. Like they lose a ton of troops and they're like, okay, maybe we shouldn't do that. And then the next day they're like, all right, we're going to do that again. And like, we're still here, man. Like, I don't know. We're just doing the things we're doing. Here's a negative trade on a flag. They do happen. All right. Here's me in a fort. Ooh, 672 to 1.6. I don't know if I've showed some of these reports already, so my apologies if you've seen some of these. We can look at this one, 274 to 1.1, right? They're just using this strategy of like killing off their farm troops, and they really run those rallies low, and so 174 to 953. I feel like I have to show these reports because people don't believe what is happening. 270 to 1 million. We are taking double rallies on forts and doing this. I don't know, like, this is a double rally. Rally number one, rally number two. Like, I don't know when people are going to be like, oh, actually, that maybe that is a little bit impressive against 1960. 199 to 943. We also have a holy site disadvantage. We lost the 5% attack holy site. And pretty soon we're losing the 5% defense holy site. 304 to 943. I don't know. Maybe I should show more of these. 394 to 764. 316 to 639. Oh, God, this this looks bad. The old captain issue here. Dude, it happens. 614 to 598. Oh, God, that flag dipped low. This can't be good. Oh, no, it's good. 3.9 to 5.1. That's decent. That's decent. I'll take it. I'll take it, man. I mean, it's against 1960. Oh, here's another one. 3.1 to 4.5, right? So this is meaningful power drain. And 1.6 to 2.7. Ye old Chisgule flag over here, baby. I don't know if I've showed some of these already, though. So I'm going to stop showing reports for now because I feel like I've gone pretty far. Right now, this fort is obviously markered to be empty, and that's because they set up for triple rallies. So, like, They literally could set up a 4x rally on this fort. So what do I think GT should have done instead of coming into this zone? Because by entering into this zone with us, they committed themselves to losing all these troops. And the other option is they could have actually gone and fought 93. You know, that thing they said they wanted to do? They could have gone into this zone over here and fought against 93. Now, at this point, I mean, 93 is like all over this zone. But if they had done that, they could have got their fresh fight with 93. So they must think there is strategic advantage to taking that fight only after they have these holy sites. I mean, I would have argued that because they're bigger spenders, they should have wanted to take that fight sooner. But the only problem there is that, like, it's a free-for-all KvK. So by taking a fight against 93 sooner, they either win or they lose KvK. And even if they win against 93, then they still have to deal with us fresh, which affords us the opportunity to win. So maybe they come into this zone in part because they're like, we definitely don't want 2605 to win, so let's hammer them a bit. I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is, chat. I actually don't. I have thoughts, but I'm also super sleep deprived, which brings me to the restart KvK, where I was up super late last night. But let me just flip over the restart account. I'm down 30 million power, I think, from the start of KvK. And that's a role I needed to fill. I was actually the second most powerful player by power in the kingdom. It's because I trained up in the zenith of power. And I am so happy with my 15% health infantry theme. I'm getting just a ton of value from it. I'm really enjoying Tides KvK in a way that I wasn't expecting. Like, it ain't much, but it's actually crazy fun the way some of these mechanics work. So here we are in the restart. All right. And people were saying, oh my God, you're losing KvK, because they actually had fort dropped us all the way over here. They used something in the Tides KvK called a directive to build a fort in 45 minutes. Then they built out a ton of flags, burned a ton of territory in our downtime. We've built back up. And last night, I was an absolute terror. I was a menace. I must have destroyed at least 8 flags, and 5 of them, I think I did like not single-handedly. Some of them I did single-handedly, okay? So what happened? Well, we used to have a bunch of BIP flags over here, and I used the heck out of those. So they were building a flag, and they had a YSS with Theo Captain. So I poured over, no one was around, poured over, swarmed the building flag, it's gone. So then they try to build a flag over here, and I watched their Gorgo walk over, and it was just a Gorgo. I poured it away, by the way. I pretended like I wasn't looking anymore. They put their Gorgo down into the flag. I poured over, started swarming. They delete their flag. And then they did it again, like, I think in this same spot, but this time I brought over people in my city. I was like, guys, load into my city. They're doing this again. And 2 of us, or maybe 3 of us, poured it over with just a bunch of people loaded into our cities, and we swarmed that flag down. God, it was a menace. But that's not all. Then I look on this side of the map, all the way over here, and they were doing the same thing. Like, they had some sloppy builds. So I poured over, swarm a flag, pretty sure I destroy it. And then they had all these flags that were garrisoned, but like not garrisoned well. So like Artemisia with Amani sort of thing, right? And I'm like swarming down those flags, getting burns. I had so much fun last night. I don't know if I saved the report though from like the flag swarms. I might have some of them. Yeah, okay. I have some of them here. Oh yeah, here's Amani art. Here it is, right? Like I swarmed this flag. And like, let's see here, 4 to 15, 3.5 to 24, 4.6 to 29, 14 to 35. Like, I'm having a damn good time. I'm just rolling around like a menace, because I have to drop power on this account. Like, I have to do it. And I know that my main account, like, it's going to have to go ham too. Let's see what I do over here. This is a Jan Ziska Hera flag. It looks like I maybe, I defeated it. Actually defeated. Wait, hold up. So we destroy this 12,700 to 13,000. So this is one that they properly captained, and I think we're filling a little bit. So we swarmed this one down as well. GG. And then, I mean, like I said, it was like flag after flag after flag. And like there was also some fielding, right? Oh, yeah, we rallied and swarmed a flag. That was a good time. See, the dead troops are in here too, because I was swarming the flag as a part of it. Yeah, man. So I was a menace on the restart. I'm actually having a blast in 2293, just being a lunatic. Cause like, I don't know. The team knows that I'm also in KvK with 1960 and that I'm just going to show up when I can show up and I'm going to do what I can do. And like, it just like is what it is, you know? But because my account was high enough power, like, and because I know what I'm doing some of the time anyways, yeah, I can get things done. Looks like I did a bunch of field fighting over here as well. Yeah, I got some dead troops. I think that was AoE from a flag. So maybe there's a flag report in here somewhere soon. Yeah, it looks like we were rallying a flag. Did I swarm here? Doesn't look like I swarmed here. Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm actually having some of the most fun. Ooh, here's another flag swarm maybe. Yeah. What's in this flag? Oh, YSS with Hera. Yeah, so this flag was already built, but I swarmed it anyways. So this probably hurt. 14,000 to 9,000, 16,000 to 20,000. Yeah, this one hurt a little bit. 21 to 23. But like, I don't know, man, the cost of progress. Like either I'm losing the troops or someone in my kingdom's losing the troops, you know? The cost of progress. Ooh, that's a what am I swarming here? Dang. 1,500 to 29,000? Holy cow. Oh, YSS Hera. Hiya. Yeah, man. I told you I swarmed a lot of things. Like, sometimes I feel like people don't believe me unless I show the reports, which is why we're going through. And, I didn't even favorite these reports. It's just, I said most of what I was doing was swarming flags. And, like, that's what I was doing. So you just go through the history and it's like, oh, yeah, there it is. All the flag swarms. Yeah, man. YSS Hera. And like, you know, in my main account, I see a flag with a YSS Hera. I am afraid to swarm that because even though my main account's decked out, like you expect the enemy to be maxed out. And like here, I doubt that they have full crit iconic, right? Like, yeah, they got like a little bit of iconic stats floating around. So they're like mostly not even iconic gear. So I can roll up on this account and like actually do work. And it is, oh, another flag. Ooh. Oh, I remember this flag. Wait. Yeah. Oh, no. Just kidding. Not what I thought. This is garrisoning. I do remember this flag. We were garrisoning, and that's a good time as well. Garrisoning in this... Oh, what is this? 60,000 dead troops? What did I do here? Oh, my God. Oh, I remember this. Oh, God. Chat. Okay. So someone from our kingdom got themselves zeroed and they were getting looted. And these guys had the audacity to run around with siege. I didn't even look at the report. I did not realize that I was killing their troops. Oh my God. The cost of looting that city. I mean, it was just siege units anyways. So, but I raffle stomped this dude. I mean, because I think they were running around with 5 full expanded potentially marches of siege to loot this guy. And so I rolled up and I just hammered. Oh my God. I did not know I was giving him tons of dead troops. Oh my God. Dude, I destroyed this guy. Oh no. I mean, I felt bad for him. Watch your hospital, bro. Ooh, did I attack a flag? Wait, I have dead troops. Ooh, another flag that I hit. Dude, I told you I was hitting flags like a freaking maniac. There's another flag hit. Are there going to be more? Oh, wait, dude, did I hit a flag and then just roll on and hit the siege? I don't even remember this. Nope. No, this is another flag. Gorgo Hera. I told you I was swarming stuff. I can't believe I have all these reports. I would have started with the reports if I had known I actually had them all still. I haven't slept much, chat. You got to give me just like a wee bit of space for stupidity. 39,000 to 47,000. It's not great, but I think that was my tank. 16,000 to 18,000. Guan Sargon 63 to 45, and they started with a Harold Sigurdsson Guan Yu. Oh, I remember what happened. I was getting swarmed while I was swarming this flag. Yeah, my marchers were getting swarmed, I think. Is that right? No. Where is it? Different flag. There were definitely flags where I was getting swarmed while I was swarming it. And I'm just delirious. Okay. Wow. Dude, I love that I have all these battle reports. I feel like normally I don't get so much history of like what I did. Normally, oh, here's another flag. This is Sasuke Garrison. Okay. Yeah, normally I don't have as much history in here, but this is now it's just field fighting. All right. Yeah, man, dude, I'm just having a freaking blast on this account. Honestly, I have not had this much fun on this account in a while. And like, I powered it up to 130 mil and I'm playing like a whale. Like, okay, I see you. Yeah, I'm down 29 million power. It's pretty much all T5s. I think I reinforced a city with siege at one point, which is why the siege are dead. I might have put siege into a flag though. I might have put them into a Hera flag. That is believable that I would do that, actually. Because I just want to get rid of them. But yeah, man. So I don't know. I got to go fight in this KvK. I got to go fight in the main KvK. But overall, I'm having a lot of fun, actually. Like, I'm actually having a lot of fun porting around and being a bit of a maniac. And I need to probably rein that in because I think I've blasted through, I mean, a lot of open resources for sure. I also looted a city, by the way, and took like 1 billion resources. That was a good time. Very important for sustaining my silliness on this account because I don't even have a farm for this account. I probably should solve that, but whatever. If you enjoyed the vid, throw a like on here, consider subscribing. If you want to see some of the live streams from this KvK or my main account, dude, it's been fun. It's been chaotic. There's been so many unexpected things. I'm going to make highlight videos, but you may want to just check it out because I don't know, man. We were just playing and we were just laughing and having a good time. Like, you'll see. Check out the streams. Until next time. You have fun smashing the kingdom.